I'm going to send things over to our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Scott Paget. And we do have a weather alert in place because of now Tropical Storm Beryl.
Yeah, absolutely. We issued the alert yesterday, knowing that we would see some impacts from Beryl here in North Texas. Looking at the First Alert visible satellite, outer bands have made their way through parts of North Texas, still seeing bands out over the open water of the Gulf. So a pretty large storm that we're looking at. Latest update from the National Hurricane Center has Beryl down to tropical storm strength at 70-mile-per-hour winds. So a very strong tropical storm. The center 30 miles northwest of Houston, moving to the north right around 13. As we go through the remainder of the afternoon hours, we'll start a northeasterly track going into the evening and continuing to push its way off towards the northeast in parts of Arkansas. And then look at this, all the way through Missouri into Illinois, stretching through parts of Indiana, Ohio, then into New York State by the time we go into Thursday morning. Tropical depression, I should say, or the remnants of Beryl. Tropical storm warnings now in effect for the majority of the warning area, dropping since we've seen the winds really drop below hurricane status, I should say. 11:19 right now on the radar. My mouth is not working for some reason, but I can tell you that we do have some heavier rain now moving through Henderson County, Anderson County, down through parts of Freestone County. That is all from Beryl, and you can see already over at least the last 6 hours picking up about a half of an inch of rain to near an inch. So these the rain that's moving in, tropical in nature. So you can see on the First Alert satellite and radar combined, those bands continue to rotate their way around. And you can see this one stretching out into the Gulf is still about 250 miles long, feeding its way into Beryl as Beryl's overland and kind of impacting and getting some of the friction from that, but also seeing some of that turn with height. Tornadoes cannot be ruled out through the late morning hours and then even to the afternoon as Beryl continues to pull its way off towards the east into the northeast. So with more of a northeasterly track, still the alerts in place, Aaron. We have the potential still of some flooding rains here in North Texas, but that northeasterly turn helping us out just a bit.
It is. We're still going to be watching our counties, especially to the east of 45 as we head through this afternoon. We're already starting to see some of this steadier rain moving into Henderson County, Anderson County. You've been seeing this for the last 90 minutes or so. Navarro County, southern portion, starting to see this as well. And we still have some bands kind of moving through Collin County into Denton County up towards Grayson and Cook County as well. The flood watch continues through tomorrow morning. The 4 to 7 inches of rainfall, though, that's looking a little more likely in East Texas, just as we continue to watch the track shift a little farther to the east. But it is something that we're going to have to monitor, and we do still expect, again, the farther east you are, these rain chances are really going to pick up here as we head into the afternoon hours. They begin to taper off into this evening as Beryl pulls away, and it does look like the track is still going to continue shifting a little farther to the east northeast. So here we are into the next hour, and we'll likely start to see some of that lighter rain kind of moving along the 35 corridor, but it's to the east of 45 where we're watching the heaviest rain impact some of North Texas. Again, the threat for that flooding rain being the farther east you go. But we do want to watch for these pockets of a steadier rain, particularly in that 4 to 5 p.m. time frame, just in time for everyone getting out on the roads trying to head home after Monday's workday. But if you're headed east on 20, you will certainly be running into that heavier rain in the 5 o'clock hour. By 9, 10 o'clock in the evening, you notice a lot of the rain is really beginning to lighten up here in North Texas, but we're still seeing up towards Texarkana some of that heavier rain. And then once we get to tomorrow, we get the chance to dry out. But we're continuing to see the trend of those higher rainfall totals pushing to the east. Still, it looks like some spots could maybe get 1/4 of an inch to an inch of rain across parts of North Texas before all is said and done. So we continue with our weather alert today as we are tracking Beryl. The system is moving so quickly and it's tracking a little farther to the east that by tomorrow afternoon, there may still be some lingering clouds tomorrow morning, but tomorrow afternoon, got sunshine and temperatures are back to near 90 degrees. And then we heat up into the upper 90s for the second half of the week.